Well, at 317, Henrico 911 received a call for a crash here along Richmond-Henrico Turnpike near the intersection of Pulaski Avenue. Now, first responders from Henrico Police and Fire promptly responded, and they were encountered with several occupants of a privately owned daycare bus. Now, first responders were able to safely rescue one adult driver from that bus, as well as 9 juveniles. Each of those individuals have been transported to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and we're continuing our investigation. But Henrico Police Crash Team is on scene investigating. I have been told that at this time, speed and alcohol do not appear to be a factor in this case. Now, we continue the investigation into the evening hours. Richmond-Henrico Turnpike is closed for a portion of the evening while crews work to recover this vehicle from a ravine alongside Richmond-Henrico Turnpike.
Do you have a rough idea of how, like, when you say daycare, I'm thinking 6 months to 4 years. Like, give us a window of how old these juveniles were?
So each of these children were transported upon my arrival, but we do know that they are young children, and each of those were transported to an area hospital out of precaution, but I can confirm with first responders that there is no life-threatening injuries.
Were these kids, like, in car seats and regular, like, bench rows with seatbelts? Do you know the situation there?
Well, due to the condition of the vehicle this time, it's down a ravine. Our first responders had to safely, take out each person one by one, and we're just very fortunate here that no one was critically injured. But all of those factors, safety restraints, etc., remain part of this ongoing investigation. As you can see, it's a very active scene behind me. We do have our partners with our wrecker service here on scene working to get that vehicle upright and out from the alongside the roadway.
Was the daycare van the only vehicle involved in this?
It was. At this point, it's a single vehicle, but our crash team investigators continue their investigation as to what led up to this crash. But at this time, it is a single vehicle crash involving those 10 occupants of the vehicle.
Can you say whether or not, I know you said speed and alcohol not contributing factors, around that time was probably when we was having that big storm. So was the vehicle heading down Pulaski here or along the turnpike?
Well, the preliminary investigation reveals that the bus was traveling from Azalea Avenue towards Laburnum Avenue when the crash occurred.
Ignorance on my part here. Does that mean they're on the turnpike?
They were traveling on Richmond-Henrico Turnpike towards Laburnum Avenue.
Okay, gotcha.